Hey, I just wanted to come in here and share something really quick. I was in the process of thinking about, I was just thinking, and I was thinking about a certain individual like a while back. I was having a conversation with somebody, and I remember this is when I was starting to go deep in my relationship with the Lord. And I remember me and the young lady was talking, and she was talking about how she wants to, for some reason, she's like getting like a tug or feeling to go like deeper in her relationship with the Lord. Like she just wants to know a little bit more. And so I was thinking there's a lot of individuals who are like that. Like they'll get this tug, they'll get this tug, or they get this nudge, or they get this feeling to basically start seeking the Lord out more. And one of the things I believe the Lord was putting on my heart, or brought to my memory of, the saying that's in the Bible of how many are called but few are chosen, and how those tugs or those nudges are actually like him calling you, him actually like reaching out to you, because he is trying to get your attention to seek him out more, to actually go in depth with your relationship. Because at the moment you are acquaintances, you are cordial with the Lord, your acquaintances with the Lord, you are, you know, mutual in your relationship with the Lord. And it's basically like him saying like, hey, you think you know me, but come and get to really know me. And it basically is like led me to believe, or had me thinking, that a lot of people are not answering their call because it may be certain things or certain distractions that they are in the moment interested in or pursuing, that they are not really not really in the moment interested in, answering the call or pursuing the Lord. Or some people feel like if they do answer the call, they will have to give up what it is that they're doing. And I'm gonna be honest, if what you're doing in a moment is not what the Lord has called you to do, yes, He will tell you to give those things up, as He did me and my husband. I have told us to give up some things, because it wasn't, in the area where He was calling us. Like, granted, He will have you go back and pick up, some things, like the young lady who was in Black Panther. How she, at first, she was very, very interested in, doing films and everything, but then, she had got a call. Jesus called her, and so therefore she started to build a relationship with him, towards where she left all that behind. Once she started to feel his love and started to understand him, she left all that behind. She didn't even want to go back. He was calling her to go back and pick up that thing that she had dropped. And so she didn't want to go back, but then he basically let her know, like, I will use you in the film industry. And so she ends up going back, and, fast forward to her, being a Black Panther and everything. And so the Lord will actually have us do that same exact thing. It just will be like 10 times better with him involved. And so it made me feel a little bit sad, because I'm like, it's a lot of people getting this call, but a lot of people aren't answering the call. And I started to think to myself, like, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. And so I was like, I just was feeling like, or feeling now that, I need to pray for those individuals who I've known have gotten a call, but they're not ready to receive the call yet. And one thing, God gives us free will. He gives us, a chance to pick, whether, He give us a chance to pick. He give us free will, so He's not going to force us. So that's one thing that is amazing about the Lord, because He wants us to love Him freely instead of feeling like He's trying to force us to love Him. And the one thing we also got to think about, in the Bible, the Lord knows us better than we do. He knows the plans that He has for our life. For in the Bible, it said, I knew you when you were in your mother's mother's womb, when I was knitting you together. So he knew the plans he had for you. He knew exactly what you were called to do. He knew how great you will be when when you finally accept the call that he has on your life. And it made me think about just, it would be amazing if a lot of people would accept the call that's on their life. And I get it, they might not be ready right now, but I pray that whoever is getting a tug on their heart, or whoever's listening to this video and you're getting a tug on your heart and you didn't get the call yet, I pray that this is confirmation that it's time for you to answer the call. It's time for you to accept the calling on your life, because what you accepting your call is a lot of other people attached to you accepting your calling. It's a lot of people that God will have you pull. It's a lot of people that God will have you save. It's a lot of people that God will have you speak life into them. But those people won't get a chance to have that opportunity if you don't accept your calling to be able to give them that opportunity. One thing I will say, God will put somebody else in your place, but like I was saying, that God has greater than what you think you have for you. So I pray that this message reach who it needs to reach, and I pray that you will answer the call if you have not answered it, or if you answered it and you have buttoned it. It's time for us to get off our butts and start putting in the work, start building the kingdom, start saving the people, because yes, greater times are ahead. Far as we know, we will promise. We know about the salvation and everything, but we have to get through these dark times first. And in the dark times, we have to be the light. So let's be the light in this world. And I pray that everybody have a blessed, peaceful, and prosperous day.